Hello everyone, Solomon here. It's February 14th. Happy Ash Wednesday. Happy St. Valentine's Day. And here I am. You know, I'm 39 now, so I went through college, I went to work, collected unemployment. I got a lot of money from the government and shit. And, I'm talking about thousands of dollars. And I didn't know that's even possible just by collecting unemployment. During COVID, I know people got much more than me or ever will just because it was COVID and the government was giving like free handouts and shit. But whatever. I did it because I worked and I got laid off and the company closed because of competition and through legitimate ways. Or I got fired of no fault of my own, not knowing something, and did something stupid or something like that. Anyways, there were times that I didn't have to work. This Generation Z thing, not wanting to work, that never fazed me. I was always running on the scarcity mindset thing, the poverty mindset. You have to work. If you're Asian, you have to work, especially if you're not a lawyer or doctor. And what did I learn about money throughout these years? That I don't want it. I legitimately do not want money because of all the negativity it comes with. Once other people find out you have money, they become jealous and they'll find ways of obtaining it. They'll use their time, they'll use their resources and do anything, and I mean anything, to get it from you. It's unbelievable. It's like a prisoner in a jail. They will like crawl through sewers. They'll wait like years, scheming a way out, scheming a way into your wallet. Okay, it's like a guy, trying to slime his way into a young girl's pants. It's just crazy. The kinds of things people do for money, and they will do it, even if it means having to wait 10, 20 years, like Shawshank Redemption, or Pablo, or that Mexican drug lord, Colombian drug lord, cartels who escaped the maximum prison. People will help him out because he's the number one crime boss. He's the alpha male. He's the leader. He is the Lex Luthor of the Mexican drug lord community, and that's how people roll. It's just insane. And so I'm not playing anymore. Thousands of dollars are rolling in, and it's a lot of money in the comparison to a person in Africa or a third world country. But yeah, it's dangerous out there, especially on the streets of New York City. I just saw, a community down Canal Mott Street, down Chinatown. There would just be like these African, jet black, 6 feet tall, Ethiopian looking, they were just showing people, probably fake product, Apple products, Apple iPods, Apple VR sets. And a guy I work with, he's from Ghana, and he said he doesn't buy things the non-ethical way. He only buys things from the source. He's only gonna buy things from the Apple store because he knows that the product isn't stolen, and there's not shady shit going on and stuff like that. And it's just scary to be in the shoes of one of these young black kids on the street, selling this crap in the middle of the night. I'm talking about like 6 o'clock when it gets dark, 6 p.m. till like God knows like 2 a.m. in the morning. You're on the street, trying to peddle these stolen Apple products or whatever you have, or even marijuana on the corners of the city. It was just like, holy shit, and that still exists. Every motherfucking day. And it's either that or go back to Africa, where there's constant, guerrilla warfare and wars and shit, Liberia and all this stuff. And it's just fucking crazy. Just the wealth disparity of every day is just disgusting. It doesn't matter how many rich people are there, exist in the world. Jamal down the street in the projects can never pay child support. So like these numbers just don't. The equality isn't there in the world. So what I learned about money, I don't really want it. At my level, I just need to have access to a public library, a ShopRite, and there's always going to be a Starbucks around the corner in America, and that's about it. I'm not going to be spending, thousands of dollars on X, Y, and Z car. I'm just going to get a Toyota Corolla or whatever. Jeff Bezos himself has a Honda Accord. Warren Buffett also drives a 10-year-old like American jalopy. It's just like, you don't need it. You don't want it. It's just the money is for the business. It's just for, consumer staples. It's just for putting a roof over your head. And it's just like, all these possessions in the world, you can just keep buying and buying and buying things. And you just develop and grow these like inner demons tricking you, deceiving you, making you think or believe that, the more stuff you acquire in the world, the greater you become. But that's just their vice. That's just another vice. It's just another addiction. If you like that stuff and you can afford it, cool. But most people are not E-Man Gatsby or Great Gatsby or Warren Buffett or whoever the fuck, or Dan Locke or Ty Lopez or whoever you saw on YouTube. Most people are just momos. They go to the bar on the weekends. They have their 9-to-5 job. They work, and they work, and they work, okay? Some of them have kids. Some normal momo people have kids. That's great, but, are they gonna, like, go to the NFL or the NBA? Hell no, no. They watch the Super Bowl year after year, and, they're the next generation of Al Bundy, This is Al Bundy. That's the king of mediocrity. It's just like, shit, Damn. Fucking Al Bundy. I mean, that was the show. I mean, that was the pinnacle of most guys' life. No matter how hard you work or how hard you try, you are Al Bundy, Always reminiscing back in his youth when he played Pokai high school football. And, successful people, rich people know that you can't be doing this shit. David Goggins knows you can't be doing shit. It's not what you did yesterday or 10 years ago, in high school. What the fuck did you do today? And it's a different story every day. Every day you run, every day you go to work, every day you hustle. It's a new grind. Yeah, it's fucking hard. Yeah, you have to breathe hard. You have to, work out your muscles, your brain, or your work ethic, or whatever, your discipline. Getting out of bed, taking a cold shower, or whatever you need to do, brushing your teeth. Yeah, it's hard each and every motherfucking time. That's how you know you fucking did something. That's how you know you are building the good habits and avoiding the bad ones. Why? Why is this important? Because you don't want to be a fucking homeless guy. As like I told you, there's still exists like hungry, desperate, black kids on the street in the city, in New York City, on the street corner trying to peddle these stolen or Apple products, counterfeited Apple products. Likewise, you have like Chinese and Vietnamese, Taiwanese people, like old ladies. They don't have a retirement fund. They're peddling fake Gucci bags and Prada and shit with little catalogs outside, hoping that some tourista will buy them. And that's their life. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to be cold calling, trying to raise some brochures outside in the motherfucking cold. I mean, it's cold. This is about 35, 40 minutes away. Less than an hour, right under an hour away from the city. So, you see snow and shit everywhere, in New Jersey. It's cold. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. Here I am doing my thing. I don't want to be no crusty ass Asian person outside selling fake Gucci and Prada bags. I'm going to do my damn best so that I have a sustainable future. And you don't know, now you know. And if is it easy? No, it's not. People are desperate. Again, people are fucking desperate. Don't trust anyone out there. Especially don't trust anyone with flashy things, Apple products, Rolexes. They're just trying to scam you because they're desperate for money too. Rich people with assets, they don't do that shit. They make deals on Wall Street. They do that shit, inside their institutions where they have insurance, where they have, their cronies, where they have their mentors. And that's what they do all day. Investment bankers and wealth management and financial advisors, they work inside their institution. They don't bring that shit home to them. There's just too many scams out there. There's too many people trying to fake it. There's just too many people. Am I trying to fake you? No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, that's what professionals do. You can't be like talking to people about money because you don't know who's the greedy ass, conniving, bastard out there offering you shit coins in exchange for US dollars. There's been an infinite number of scams online, with cryptocurrency. A lot of the cryptocurrency has been used for funding terrorism, child trafficking, sex trafficking, all this dark web shit. And, the co-founder of Binance USA, the Chinese guy, is getting thrown in prison. All this dark web shit. It just is. Why is it like this? I don't know. There's a lot of starving ass people out there in third world countries, and people don't see it here in America, but there's probably a lot more of them now than ever. I'm actually probably one of the few privileged people here, believe it or not, who does have a normal, 9-to-5 job, And here, Generation Z is complaining about not wanting to work. Well, what is the alternative? I've always been Asian, so I've been working since forever, or going to school since forever. The weak work ethic stems from lazy ass motherfuckers, entitled princess model people. Not necessarily that they're bad, but if I was a girl and I was hot and blonde and young looking, I would expect my husband to bring home the bacon. I have a JJ, I have breasts, it's Valentine's Day, shower me with gifts, why do I have to work? Chad, Tyrone, get to work. Your minimum requirement is going to be 6 feet tall, $200,000 a year. Chop chop. Chad that madly in love with XYZ Karen bitch that he would do that for her? Sometimes yes, but I don't know. I don't know. Is Chad really that strong? I don't know. Is Chad really all that blessed? Again, I don't know. I've seen some white guys that are very capable of things, um, financially, mentally, physically. Are there a lot of them? Probably not. There's a few of them, but I wouldn't say there's a ton of them. Uh, you know, are there a lot of like functioning like black men out there? Some, but not a lot either. It's you know just to have a functional male around I would say is actually kind of rare. Most guys have their. Well, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out.